next one is the dentine hypersensitivity treatment. Usually, when you have a gingival recession, the tubulus below the enamel will be opened, and when you have an open channel to the pulp, increasing the pressure or having acidic fluids from fruits, for example, can cause sensitivity. And even it is dangerous because then the bacteria can penetrate through these dentine tubulus to the pulp and cause very bad things. I will have some images taken from the book of Andreas Moritz. He is one of the leaders in lasers dentistry. He works in Vienna, and many of his colleagues working with lasers. Also, these images are from him. What one can do when we try to melt the surface, then we close the dentine tubulus, or if we cover the surface and use laser treatment to make this thin coverage solid, then the dentine tubulus can be sealed and the sensitivity disappears. You see some cross-sectional image. This is the original surface, and it is covered with a fluoride gel treated with carbon dioxide laser, and the cross-section shows the dentine tubulus and the covered surface. So it's a great help for the patients, and also it makes the life of the teeth longer, since bacteria cannot penetrate through this fluoridated material. So here we have low power and usually shorter time interaction. Maybe we'll hear some cases for fissure sealing, and just an image. When we use an appropriate laser, which absorbed in the absorption line of the water, this is the erbium or erbium lasers, then this high water containing material can be efficiently evaporated, and the starting carriers can be removed, and the surface will be quite rough, so it can use some fissure sealant material, which is a liquid which covers the top of the teeth, and after solidification protects the teeth for further bacterial inflammation. So here we have some evaporation of the water which has a relatively low temperature, 100 degrees. And we have to take into account that we do not want to heat up the pulp of the teeth, because if the pulp heated up above 60 degrees, then it will die, and it is not the purpose of that treatment. So here we have a relatively short interaction. This also helps to increase the temperature in the top surface of the tooth, but as the tooth is relatively good thermal insulator, the pulp will not be affected by this heat. And only just a few words for cavity preparation. We can use the same laser, and then we have a mechanically drilled enamel or dentin. We see a small layer, which is not good for later adhesive techniques. But laser ablation causes a rough layer, and this is can be nicely used for adhesive materials, so the filling will be then when the infection has happened and root canal treatment is done, it can be done with a classical treatment or with laser treatment. When we remove the material, the dentine material and the part material, later on we can introduce through a fiber laser light, and we do not want to produce a surface treatment, but we want to kill the bacteria inside the root canals. So we need a laser which has not a high absorption in this region, but a low absorption. And when you see here the teeth material and the part material, then we have a low absorption at 1 micrometer. This is the wavelength of neodymium-YAG lasers. The neodymium-YAG lasers can be efficiently treat these dentine tubules, and neodymium-YAG laser can shape the root canal before this. So what we see when we have neodymium-YAG laser treatment, before the treatment, the bacteria nicely sit in these dentinal tubules, and after the neodymium-YAG laser treatment, they are collapsed. And there are several chemical ways to kill bacteria, and this is one of the most important tasks of the dentist, to kill the bacteria which can cause further inflammation. And laser can help the chemicals, so less chemicals can be used, and the treatment time will be shorter as well. So in summary, we have many possibilities to apply lasers in dentistry, and we can machine the tissues, the dental tissues, and we have certain biological responses, and we have to avoid to kill the teeth and the surrounding tissues, so we have to localize usually this treatment to the given or the wanted region. We can produce temperature-rise, melting, evaporation, and even plasma formation, so ablation of the material. We can also have chemistry with lasers, as you have seen in case of teeth whitening, and very high laser intensities, which is not yet used in practical dentistry, but is a good research project. We can have ionization processes as well. So we have many possibilities for the applications, and with this I'd like to thank your attention. I think in the next lecture we will have more practical view for these treatment possibilities. Thank you for your attention. Yes.
Okay, I heard, yes, they say that whitening the teeth is dangerous for the tooth heads.
I think yes. Looking at our guest lecturer.
Just understand if it is different to use lasers or chemical agents. There are differences.
The effect of the chemical agents is very important, I think. They should destroy the colored molecules and not the teeth material. But these are strong chemical materials. So, and as teeth whitening is done not for hundreds of years, even not tens of years. It's a very new fashion. The long-term effects are not known yet. So as a physicist, if possible, I would use less concentrated chemicals, shorter time treatment, and if lasers can help to do this, it is a good solution. One thing, strong chemicals shouldn't be used by normal people or by, I see more and more advertisements in beauty shops. They use teeth whitening. I think this is a kind of process which should be done by dentists because they know the appropriate timing, appropriate concentrations, and also the other effects, because they see the teeth of the patient. They can say, okay, we can do this, but your teeth are not in the conditions. If I do the treatment, it will cause problems.
Okay, and you guess that the use of the laser could help to preserve the tooth or not? The laser itself is dangerous?
It's a difficult question. Depends on the wavelength. If you use ultraviolet is ionizing radiation already, and if it reaches soft tissues, then can cause even starting of cancer. I don't know. So with the ultraviolet, one should be careful. With the blue light, I think low level intensity. This already you have on the sky is not dangerous, practically this depends on the intensity. So if you melt the surface of the laser or the tooth, sorry, and for example close the dentinal tubules, the results are not yet very clear how you can do this. This Fourier chain treatment is the most efficient, but the heat which is produced by melting, just think about, it is a ceramic-like material. Ceramic's melting point is very high, more than 1000 degrees. You should have more than 1000 degrees at the melting surface, but the inner temperature of the part should be lower than, let's say, 50 degrees. So it is difficult to play with these things. I think these are only mostly in the research phase now.
So you don't know the negative side effects of this treatment yet?
Well, it will turn out, I think, in 10 years. Usually, if you speak about medical effects, you see short-term effects, but you should see also long-term effects as well. And you can do the treatments, and long-term effects will come in long-term, surely.
Thank you.
Yes?
For which light source, maybe laser, maybe another light source, which should reach the bulk area, which can penetrate the brain more for diagnostic purpose. I'm talking about something similar to your laser Doppler. You wanted something more simpler format.
Yeah, so if we go back to this image, you have the absorption of the teeth material. Surely, if you want to use some to see something, the minimum transmission is not good. The dental material should not be absorbing, but if you want to see, for example, blood vessels, I think the place when blood vessels absorb and scatters light will be good. So this is in the visible wavelengths. I think it is red, yellow, orange, and even green light can be used for diagnostic purposes. So from green to red, so for 500-600 nanometers.
500 to 600 any of 5, 6. I mean, for example, I want the reflecting light. I want to use certain image processing softwares for that, maybe the thermal sensitivity, the term thing. So will 400, 500 nanometers be able to reflect back
when we have a low absorption, then it transmits and will not scatter the light, let's say the inner parts of the tooth. And if you use too high absorption, then maybe the light reaches the inner part of the teeth, but will not come out because it absorbs. So I think it's a kind of compromise, to choose the right wavelength, where we can have the signal from the inner part of the tooth, but the light can come out from the teeth.